and welcome to Living Title IX with Betsy. That's me. This week, we are talking all things external services. So you may be wondering, what in the heck are you talking about? I am talking about when you hire someone outside of your district or your institution to conduct investigations, to serve as a coordinator, to provide informal resolution facilitation, decision-making, appellate decision-making, etc. And so we get questions about that at ICS quite often. We serve in all of these roles for districts and institutions just like you across the country. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit this week about why, when, and how someone might go about that. We're actually going to start with the when. So when might someone want to utilize external services? So a couple of reasons. The first one is usually there's a conflict of interest. So if you have already set a team in place, they're all trained in all the things, then often you're set to go and you're using ICS or similar companies for your training or other types of things, but not necessarily for those external services. But sometimes there's a conflict of interest. So an example, the Title IX coordinator is related to a party. You are in a small district and you are unable to serve or to have others trained in that role. Even at a big district, perhaps it's someone very high level on your leadership team that is accused of the sexual harassment or a Title IX behavior. And sometimes it's just really, really intertwined with everything that's happening within the district. So there just might be a conflict of interest. Another reason might be your team's just not trained. People are moving in and out of their roles. People are being laid off. We're seeing some shrinking departments in this area. So maybe you just don't have the team that's trained to do it that you once did. So that would be another reason. Capacity, everyone's plates are full. Again, if we're losing staff, then sometimes we end up with situations where we don't have the capacity to take on what we used to because everyone's plate is getting something else. Another reason might be the size and scope of an investigation or a matter. It might involve multiple people with lots of witnesses, and it just might be really big and something that your district or institution is not at the time able to take on. Another one might be it is a case that has made the media or a case that is very, very important to the constituents in your community. And you want to make sure that it is not looking as if there's any type of bias or something like that. And then finally, just because there are some districts who have decided, you know what, based on the risk that comes in this work, we are just not going to touch this and we are going to hire externally. So districts and institutions do that all the time. And we just want to clarify that that is always an option with us and other companies across the country who are doing this as well. So the why. Risk. Doing this work is risky, it is hard, it is emotional, it takes a toll, and sometimes districts and institutions are like, you know what, we don't want that risk. We're going to pass that off to somebody else who does this all day, every day, and we're going to let them help us with this. Another one might be credibility. The credibility just by saying that you're using an external service sometimes is incredible. I was working with a district just yesterday and they're like, you are going to get so much street cred just because you don't work for our district. And I don't love that, but also I get it. And, that's why we're here. There's an ever-changing landscape and expectation in this world. And so sometimes it's just too much to keep up with on the ground. And then finally, it can be more cost effective than hiring someone to serve full-time in these roles. So sometimes while it seems like an hourly rate might add up, that is way cheaper than what districts or institutions might be paying for a salary and benefits, etc. So we definitely don't want to take away from the people who are doing this on the ground, because you all are absolutely amazing and that is who we are here to support. But we are also here to support in times that you might not be able to take on everything that's on your plate at the time. So just a few examples of the why and the how, or I'm sorry, the why and the when, but let's talk quickly through the how. So if you're interested in ICS serving in this way for you, you just reach out to us. You can go to icslawyer.com. We are happy to connect and at least talk through maybe why a specific situation or why your district might benefit from some external services. Again, just sharing because we know that sometimes it's scary to ask or even think about, and just want to put it out there for you in case you're interested. And again, share what other districts and institutions across the country are doing. So excited to share that with you. And Celeste Bradley is our Chief Solutions Officer, and she is the one who is really taking care of all of the services side for us and making sure that you are getting the absolute best attention to your matters. Okay, wrapping it up, holding my mug today. Want to make sure that we highlight our amazing Mugshot member, and to let you know, if you comment #Mugshot on any of the platforms, we will find you, and then we will get you a mug so that we can feature you. These are the best mugs, by the way. I don't know if I've ever told you, but they have the best handle, and they're obviously so cute as well. All right, as we completely finish for the day, I just want you to know to laugh at yourself, support each other, celebrate the small victories. And as a small victory for me today, I have restocked the Diet Cokes in the office, and there's not coffee in here, there is Diet Coke. So cheers to all my Diet Coke fans out there. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you soon. Bye.